ipapakita natin yung scandal that should finally end. Martin Romualdez na ginanap ni CJ Hero sa Peanut Gallery Media Network. Ito yung patungkol doon kay Franco Mabanta na video na ilalabas ng Peanut Gallery, na kung saan ay ine-expose ng Peanut Gallery ang lahat ng kabalbalan, lahat ng kagarapalan ng ginawa ni Martin Romualdez. Okay? Para maintindihan po natin, dahil wala naman silang lusot dito kasi lahat ng mga binanggit ni CJ Hero dito ay meron pong ebidensya at ni-research na meron pong resibo lahat. Okay? Kaya nga, nung pinanood ko ito kagabi, kasi kagabi ito in-upload, sabi ko talaga, sobrang lawak pala ang kalokohan na ginawa ni Martin Romualdez dito. Grabe pala. Okay? Like and share muna sa video natin sa mga nanonood at saka subscribe sa mga hindi pa nakasubscribe dito sa channel natin. Unahin mo na.
Now, kung hindi man ninyo napakinggan ng buo, alam ninyo na nagsalita na si dating House Speaker Martin Romualdez tungkol sa nangyaring pinakamalaking pagnanakaw sa kaban ng bayan under his watch.
Now let us address the most absurd accusation of all, that I am supposedly the mastermind of this corruption scheme. How can I be the mastermind?
Ang pinapalabas niya, biktima lang din siya ng pamumulitika.
So when the legal processes is being used against me as a political demolition job, then I will have no choice but to defend myself. And I will defend myself fully. I will not allow myself to be turned into the scapegoat so that others who are actually accountable
Hugas kamay siya dyan, ha?
can walk away clean.
Pagkatapos pumutok ng flood control scandal last year,
Sana po talaga maayos na po natin yung flood control systems natin para po sa mga baha dahil po kami po mga estudyante po yung nahihirapan.
Grabe, kawawang Pilipino.
Nakita natin na yung mga dinagay dati na mga dike, mga protection ay hindi talaga kaya. Yung bigat, yung dami ng tubig na
Kasi hindi ka marunong eh.
bumagsak.
kung saan bilyon-bilyon ang nakurakot sa mga substandard at ghost projects, at kung saan ilang mga mambabatas at iba pang mga opisyal na malapit sa dating speaker ang tinaguriang contractors at congressman. Dahil sa questionabling pagkapal ng kanilang net worth o kita ng kanilang mga kumpanya, at pagkatapos mabanggit ng ilang beses ang pangalan ni Martin Romualdez ng iba't ibang mga witness,
Martin Romualdez.
House Speaker Martin Romualdez.
maliban sa mga nagbubulag-bulagan at mga pumaldo para pagtakpan siya,
Si Kong Marvin Rillo naman ay ilang beses na binabanggit ang pangalan ni Speaker Martin Romualdez bilang kanyang malapit na kaibigan. Sa tuwing umiinom kami sa Wine Story sa BGC at sa Shangri-La Mall, sinasabi pa ni Kong Rillo na lahat ng kanyang request para sa pondo ay galing pa mismo sa unprogrammed funds at insertion na inaaprubahan ni Speaker. Ang tao ni Marvin Rillo na si Bogs Magalong ang pumupunta sa amin para kunin ang pera sa aming opisina o sa Wine Story.
it was clear to us that as Speaker of the House, he played a big role in the scheme. And for that, we all hoped he'd go to jail.
Kung makikita nyo personal, si Carla Diskaya, makikilala nyo?
Yes, sir.
Pakituro nyo nga kung naandito sa loob ng session hall. Pareho kayo, ina-identify nyo na siya mismo yung kaharap ninyo na sinasabing ang may-ari ng bahay, si Speaker Romualdez, at kailangang umalis na kayo?
Tama po.
I hope he does. And I hope it's soon. Because right now, ang mga nasa kulungan ay yung mga contractor,
Happy, yes.
yung mga district engineer,
Wala naman ako kung ginawang masama po. Ginawa ko lang naman po yung trabaho.
Kawawa yung mga taong dinidihado nila. Syempre, may parte silang mayroong siguro silang konting kasalanan, pero yung mastermind, safe sila. Hindi na panagot.
and a very easy target, former Senator Bong Revilla.
Naharapin ko ito ng walang takot. Alam kong hindi ako papabayaan ng Diyos dahil wala po akong kasalanan dito.
At ang lahat ng sisi ay sa dating Appropriations Committee Chair when all these things happened, si dating Ako Bicol Representative Elizalde Zaldi Co.
Tinawagan ako ni dating Speaker Martin Romualdez at sinabihan, stay out of the country. You will be well taken care of as instructed by the President.
In his speech, Romualdez basically said three things. First, he said,
For a long time, I chose to remain silent. I did so out of respect for the legal process. I did so because I did not want to add more noise to an already divisive issue.
hindi nga siya nagsalita But did he not hire a spokesperson to face the media and the people on his behalf while he was Speaker of the House? Kaya nga binansagan natin siya, di ba? Na speaker who cannot speak for himself. Not only did his Congress hire Princess Abante to be the first ever House spokesperson in 2025, he also hired Ace Barbers to be his personal spokesperson.
Budget is not done by the House of Representatives alone. It is done by both the houses, the Senate and the House of Representatives. So why put the blame on the people in the House of Representatives?
Nakailang interview si Barbers to defend him.
Walang direct na transaksyon at walang direct na pag-uusap mula dito sa mga nag-aakusa kagaya ni Mr. Diskaya kay Speaker Martin at saka kay Congressman Saldigo. In ang Office of the Speaker is concerned sa pagiging caretaker, limitado ho sa ensuring that the services of the constituents of Congressman Barsaga will always be addressed, no?
And this is on top of his colleagues in Congress like Judas Idre, Paulo Ortega, even Benny Abante, defending him on many occasions and saying good things about him like he is saint to them.
Speaker is our source of inspiration and our mentor in our guiding light. Siya po ang leader natin dito sa Kamara.
Ngayon, nananatili ang mayorya ng membro ng Kamara na sumusuporta sa programa at sa liderato ni Speaker Martin Romualdez.
In the 19th Congress, Speaker Romualdez steered this institution with both resolve and wisdom. Under his stewardship, the House of the Representatives became a true House of the People.
Kaya kung titingnan, ang dami-daming nagawa ni Kong Martin Romualdez.
Ipinakita yung mga congressman na humalik sa puwet ni Martin.
Noong 19th Congress, na talagang masasabi mo, dapat ipagpatuloy. Yung matutugunan mo at maririnig mo, yung hinaing ng taong bayan.
Alam niyo, si Speaker, ang pagkakadala ko sa kanya, he is always a man that does not make his own decision. No? He follows the rules. No? Kaya I do not think that the Speaker would be guilty of any gross, inexcusable negligence na tinatawag natin.
The best ever Speaker of the Congress of the Philippines. At ito po ang palagi kong sinasabi sa inyo, kung bakit bumabagyo at bumabaha ng biyaya sa 2nd District dahil ni Speaker.
Kasi pumasok po ito bilang bagyo o maging bagyo sa loob na ng PAR. Tatawagin po ito sa local name na Tino.
Alas 9 Lunes na
Bumabagyo pa ng korupsyon.
ang gabi, ramdam ang pabugso-bugsong hangin at ulan ng bagyo Tino sa Javier Leyte.
Huwag niyo sa gapno, nag-upa sa gapno. Nakayang pa na ako ang papa. Simula na, nawa ako anak, nabuyan. Pagbalik niya sa babaw, pagkakat sa saging, habili na ako ang anak, wala na ako.
It is because of our dear Speaker. Kaya may AX dahil ni Speaker. Kaya may akap dahil ni Speaker. Kaya may tupad dahil ni Speaker. Kaya may mga barangay road dahil ni Speaker. Kaya may patubig dahil ni Speaker. At kaya may groundbreaking ngayon dahil ni Speaker.
May mga trolls pa at influencers na binayaran, allegedly, to defend him.
I actually like how Speaker Romualdez ran Congress. I was actually impressed at how he was able to unify Congress in a lot of major issues. Even the minority and even the independents were supportive of Romualdez's speakership.
Ang inaakusahan nila dito, si Boss Martin, sabi, tinago daw. Pero asan ang patunay na tinago talaga? Di ba ang sinabi ni Mike Defensor nung isang buwan o 2 buwan ago, nasa Marines daw. Ngayon, balik na naman kay Romualdez, di ba?
Hindi nyo makasuhan si Martin Romualdez. Makalilinis talaga yung pangalan ni Martin Romualdez kung wala siyang maharap. Alam nyo, hindi nyo madadala sa korte yan. Kaya puro press release, puro drama lang ang ginagawa ninyong dalawa.
He publicly stated that he had no hand in the BICAM. Yun yung pinaka-consistent defense ni former speaker. And fortunate for him, maybe baka yun yung reason bakit yun yung defense na pinipili niya. Talagang wala kasing malilink sa kanya sa BICAM or sa small committee.
He was not silent. Hindi lang siya humarap himself. And to me, that says he is a coward. Duwag siyang humarap sa ating lahat para sagutin ang mga katanungan.
I did not hide, I did not run. I did not evade scrutiny. I faced it head-on within the proper channel because I know there is no evidence that proves I committed plunder, conspiracy to commit plunder, or any similar offense that the Ombudsman may be contemplating against me.
He distanced himself from the issue para makalimutan natin ang alleged role niya sa korupsyon. That is a classic PR crisis management move na malamang sa malamang taxpayers din ang nagbayad. That's exactly what the Nepo babies did, di ba? They literally stopped posting their OOTDs and travels dahil umaasa sila na makakalimutan natin sila. Second, He said na ang Congress as an institution ay walang kinalaman sa project implementation.
Congress does not build flood control projects. Congress does not conduct procurement. Congress does not inspect whether a project was actually completed. Congress does not certify whether the work done was substandard or not. So if the allegation is that there was a systemic corruption in flood control implementation, then the public should ask the obvious question: where does implementation actually happen? Definitely not in the session hall of the House of Representatives.
Sir, hindi naman Congress as an institution ang sinisisi. Hindi naman kung ano ang nasa papel ang kino-question. So, imbento lang namin ang bentahan ng projects? Imbento lang namin ang subasta?
Puso po yung bilihan ng budget sa Congress. Opo, ng budget po. Si Senator Marcoleta kinatesto this. Kaya po minsan paghapon papanoodin niyo po sa TV, ikot-ikot po mga kasamahan namin sa Kongreso. Yun pala, lalapitan yung isa, may budget ka ba natitira dyan? Akin na lang, 20%. Parang ganun sususbasta. Yun po ang pagkakaalam ko, Mr. Chair.
Imbento lang namin ang parking fee?
Ito po yung common lingo ito, yung sinasabing parking fee. Hindi ho kaya nagkaroon ng yung pondo na yon ay pinarada lang dito ng isang congressman na hindi naman taga roon. Ito ang tawag ay parking. Have you heard that, Mr. Chair?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. Nadinig ko na po yun. Pero dalawang term po yan, di ba? Kung matatandaan nyo sa Kongreso, isa yung parking, isa yung sagasa.
Could you tell us the difference?
Di ba yung parking, Your
and sagasa?
Honor?
Yung parking rep, Tiangco, medyo kabisado ko, pero yung sagasa, hindi ko pa, pwede bang ipaliwanag mo yung sagasa?
Hindi. Yung parking po, Your Honor, is nakiusap ka dun sa district congressman.
Yes.
Umayag yung district congressman. Yung sagasa po, Your Honor, is wala kang magagawa sa ayaw mo at sa gusto.
Mas matindi pala yun?
Oh, Your Honor, so dalawang term po yan, Your Honor. Isang parking, isang... Kasi manditable sa congressman nasagasaan kami. Paano naman kayo nasagasaan? Binatuhan kami ng pondo na hindi naman namin,
Ang corruption ay ginagawa ng mga politiko, hindi ng Kongreso as an institution. At ginagawa under the table and off the record. Hindi sa resibo dinadaan ang lipatan ng pera. Sa maleta. Finally, sinabi niya na wala siyang kasalanan pero may alam siya.
I know many things about this current administration and past administrations as well. And I say this carefully. If this matter is to be handled as a legal issue, then let it be handled legally, soberly, and according to evidence.
Wala siyang kinalaman with whatever went down, but he claimed to know many things, that if he goes down, he will not go down alone. Basically, he wants us to believe that the scheme behind the flood control corruption scandal started and ended with Zaldico, who, let us not forget, not only did he, as House Speaker, personally chose, he also promised the position to Zaldico back in 2007.
2007 tayo nagkakilala. I told you if I became a speaker, I'll make you chairman of opposition.
He wants us to believe that the scheme thrived and made a lot of people in Congress very rich without him knowing. Dalawa lang ang possibility kung paanong magiging successful ang naging modus na yan, kung saan bilyon-bilyon ang nakulimbat ng mga kawatan. Number 1, tanga at pabaya si Martin, kaya harap-harapan at garapalan siyang niloko ni Zaldico.
Yun ang kagandahan po, that we have a wealth of experience. We have a wealth of leadership, a pool of leaders. So we can always go to them for advice, for help and guidance. We are very blessed to have leaders of that caliber with that experience.
Oo, kasabwat siya at may basbas niya ang panggagagong yan dahil kumita din siya. Katulad ng sinabi ng maraming mga witness.
Tagabuhat lang ako ng malita ng basura. Ang ibig sabihin ng basura ay malita na may lamang pera. Ang bawat malita ay may lamang humigit kumulang 48 million pesos. Humigit kumulang 3 beses ako mismo ang nag-deliver ng basura sa bahay ni Congressman Zaldico, sa Horizon Resident at sa mga bahay ni Speaker Romualdez sa 42 Mackenzie Street, Taguig.
I believe the witnesses. Either way, he should never be Speaker of the House ever again.